Hello and welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Debbie Mormon, and this class is brought to you by Family Care Health Centers in St. Louis. I hope you are well today. Please remember my usual spiel about listening to and respecting your body throughout your practice today. Only moving in ways that feel okay, safe, comfortable in your body. You'll feel stretching sensation, you might feel muscle fatigue. Those things are normal, but any sharp or burning pain is your body's way of telling you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing. And if a doctor has told you not to move in a certain way, please listen to the doctor and not to me. Feel free to take a rest. Feel free to not do things as long as I do them. You do what works for you. This is your practice. Modify it in any way to make it better for you. We will be doing some standing Sun Salutations with our chair. So try to make sure your chair is stable and sturdy and it won't slide or move. You can put a sticky mat or a yoga mat underneath your chair to make it a little bit more stable. All right, so let's take a minute to get centered. So find an easy seated position. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. As you allow the shoulders to relax down, lower your gaze or close your eyes. And just take a minute to notice how you feel physically, mentally, spiritually today. And we notice without judgment or expectation. And just allowing the mind to become fully present in this moment. On your practice, this time of mindfulness, this time of self-care. And if you'd like to set an intention or a dedication or a mantra for yourself today, please take a minute to do that now. And then we'll take 4 breaths. So we're going to inhale to a count of 4, and we're going to exhale to a count of 6. And we'll do that 4 times. So we're purposefully lengthening the exhale. Whenever our exhale is longer than our inhale, it has a calming effect on our body and on our mind. So go ahead and let your breath out. And all of this is going to be done breathing through the nose. So let your breath out. Inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. And then just resume normal breathing. Good. You can either blink open the eyes or leave them closed, but we're just going to nod the head yes. So on an exhale, the chin comes down to the chest. And on an inhale, we lift the chin up and forward to protect the cervical spine. Exhale, lower the chin. Inhale, lift the chin up and away, and just flow with your breath a few times. Take one more. And we'll bring the head back to neutral, and we'll just shake the head no. So we're going to turn the chin over to the right shoulder, and then the chin to the left shoulder. You can inhale to the right and exhale to the left. Couple more. And bring the head back to neutral. And we'll drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And again, we're just going to flow. Inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. And the next time the right ear comes to the right shoulder, we're going to extend the left arm down and back. And then we're just going to bend the elbow and extend the arm. So bend and straighten that left arm as the right ear is toward the right shoulder. And notice what that does to the sensation in the left side of your neck. One more. And bring the left hand back to the lap and slowly lift the head back up. And then we'll take it on the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. Inhale it up. Exhale, ear to shoulder. Inhale up. And the next time the left ear comes to the left shoulder, let it hang there and extend the right arm down and back away from your body a little bit. And then inhale, elbow bends. Exhale, elbow straightens. One more. And the right hand comes back to the lap and the head gently lifts forward. And then let's just take some shoulder shrugs. So inhale, shoulders come up by the ears. Exhale, they drop down. We're just taking a minute to loosen things up before we move too much. Good, then take some shoulder rolls backward. Shoulders come forward, up, back, and down. And circle the other way. Maybe the arms join in a little bit. And come on back to neutral. So we're seated a little bit towards the front edge of our chair. And this one feels a little bit silly to do, but it feels nice at the same time. So you remember the old dance, the shimmy? Maybe it's still a dance, I don't know. But we're just going to do that. So maybe bring the hands, elbows close into the side body, the hands in a gentle fist. And we're just going to shimmy the shoulders as the torso comes forward. And then lean it back. And lean it forward as we're shimmying the shoulders back and forth as we go. Belly strong. We're just kind of loosening everything up. And then maybe shimmy out to the right as you come forward. Shimmy to the left as you come forward. And just kind of go side to side. Just loosening everything up. Keep going. Good. Come on back to neutral and just take a minute to notice how that feels in the body. Maybe the neck and shoulders already feel a little bit more soft than when you first started the practice. Maybe not. And we'll continue to loosen up. So we're going to bring the arms to cactus arms. And on an inhale, we're going to draw the elbows back And on an exhale, we're going to bring the forearms towards together in front of the face, and the chin's going to drop. Inhale. So it's a bit of a cat-cow movement, but a little bit more for the upper back. Keep the belly in. Two more. And relax the arms, shake them out a little bit. So we're going to bring the right arm forward, and we're just going to keep the thumb up. We're going to take a breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to extend one finger at a time as we draw that right arm back. And then when we come forward on an inhale, pinky draws in, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, back forward with our thumb up. So that's our flow. Each finger, one at a time, extends and then retract as the arm travels back forward. One more. Good. Release the right arm. Notice the difference between the right hand and arm and the left hand and arm. And then we'll even it out. So the fingers are strong and active here. We're doing yoga for the fingers. So the left arm extends straight forward, thumb up. The rest of the fingers are drawn into a fist. And take a breath in, and on an exhale, the fingers extend, the left arm goes out to the side and back, and then the pinky draws in, ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger as the left arm comes back forward. Really stretch through those fingers. Arm stays straight the whole time. Doesn't matter how far you go back. Keep the shoulders and the hips facing forward. One more. And relax. And just take a minute again to notice how you feel. And then we'll continue with warming up by taking those sun salutations I promised. So again, make sure the chair is on a floor where it's not going to slide or move. And we're going to face the back of our chair. So we're standing just a couple feet back from the chair. And we'll take a few rounds of this sun salutation. We'll do 4 rounds just to get the body nice and warm. So on an inhale, the arms go out wide and up overhead. And on an exhale, the hands find the back of the chair. And you find any kind of forward fold here. The knees can be bent as much as you need or want. And then on an inhale, you're going to halfway lift. So you're lengthening the spine. Good. Exhale, forward fold again. And then lift the torso up. Arms are straight, supported by the back of the chair, and you step the feet back so you're in a bit of a plank position. And then on an exhale, the elbows bend, a little bit of a push-up. Keep the elbows in close to the body. And then inhale, lift it back up. Maybe you lower the hips a little bit to get a bit of a cobra pose. And then on an exhale, you come back to downward facing dog with the chair. So that's tons of length in the spine. Legs can be straight or bent, either way, and take 3 breaths. Good. Step the feet up a little bit. And then we're going to release the hands, arms come back overhead, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to do 3 more like that. So inhale, arms wide and up by the ears. Exhale, hands to the chair or the floor for a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift again. Step the feet back to find your plank position. Option to stay right here or find your little push-up. Maybe the hips drop, little back bend, and then draw the hips back. 3 breaths in down dog. Good. Lift it up, step the feet a little bit forward, release the hands, arms go wide and up overhead, palms touch, hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale the arms up. Exhale your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the feet back to plank. Exhale, maybe you push up. And inhale, arch the back. Exhale, 3 breaths in down dog. Good. Lift the gaze, lift the body, step a little bit forward. Inhale, arms wide, up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll take the last one in quiet so you can really find the meditative flow of this sun salutation. Begin. Three breaths in down dog. Good. So now that our body's kind of warmed up a little bit, we'll come back to sit. Sit towards the edge of your chair, and we're going to take the knees to a wide angle. The hands kind of come to the tops of the thighs, and we're going to take some seated body circles. So this can be done one of 2 ways, either with the spine long and straight, or you can stay more upright and just move the torso. Kind of like your torso's moving through a hula hoop. Your choice. Either strong, straight spine, or you stay upright and just move the torso. But stay with one direction. And then circle the other way. Either with the strong, straight spine, where the whole torso goes to the right, forward, left, and back up, or the ribs. Good. Come on, back to stillness. And then just heel toe the feet back together. And we're again towards the edge of the seat. We're going to build a little bit more heat by just marching in place. So the hands can be on the seat of the chair as you lift. Maybe the hands help lift the knees, but just alternate lifting one knee and then the other. As much off the ground or as little off the ground as suits you. But keep the spine long and straight and belly drawn in. We're just marching. Keep going a little bit more. Good. And relax. So again, we're just going to try to release a little tension in the arms. So we're going to shake our hands and extend the arms forward. So it's like your hands are wet. You're just shaking the hands, and then you're going to shake them over to the right a little bit. Come back forward. Shake them over to the left a little bit. And come back forward. Shake them up over your head. Shake them back down in front, and then shake them down by your side. And then come back up, over to the right. Keep shaking the hands. Back forward, over to the left. Back forward. Reach it up by the ears. Lower it back down, down by your sides. Let's do it one more time. Arms shaking the hands out in front, then over to the right, back forward, over to the left, back forward, and up overhead, and back forward and down by the hips. And then just take a minute with your palms up on your thighs. Maybe lower the gaze or close your eyes and just notice how the arms feel, how the shoulders feel. And also maybe call to mind your intention or your dedication or your mantra. Then blink open the eyes. We'll continue with a little arm movement. So we're going to pretend like we're climbing a rope. So we're going to reach the right arm up overhead, then the left arm, and just repeat that a little bit. Really reach with each arm like you're pulling yourself up a rope. Feeling that in the side bodies a little bit. Good. Then we're going to extend the arms out to the side, and it's the same thing. We're going to lean over to the right, pull it back, lean over to the left, pull it back, and just alternate side to side. The sit bones stay rooted in the chair as the body sort of sways side to side as you reach out. This is more like tug of war, I guess, than climbing a rope. Swaying side to side, reaching side to side. Good. Then the last one is like we're picking carrots out of the earth, right? So it's reaching down in front of you and pulling up the carrots out of the earth. So we're kind of leaning forward, coming up, leaning forward, pulling up those carrots or potatoes, I don't know, whatever root vegetable you want to pull up. Good. And again, come on up. We should have some nice heat built up by now, created in our body. And we'll give the arms a rest for a little bit and work our legs. So we're going to inhale and lift the right foot up off the ground any amount. Exhale, extend the right leg straight forward. Inhale, rebend the right leg. And exhale, lower it down. Left leg. Inhale, knee lifts. Exhale, extends forward. Inhale, knee lifts and bends and lowers back down. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, it extends straight forward. Inhale, rebends and lifts. Exhale, lower. Keep going. One more to each side. Good. Take a minute. Let's extend the arms out to the side. We're going to do some twisting now. So take a breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to twist left. The left hand may grab the back of the chair. The right arm stays straight and is extended toward your left side wall. Good. Inhale, back through center. Both arms extend out. Exhale, twist to the right. The right hand grabs the back of the chair. The left arm extends toward the right side wall. Inhale, extend both arms out to a T. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep the belly in. Inhale, extend through center. Exhale, twist right. Couple more times to each side. Good. We're going to come back through center. Arms are extended out to the side. And then we're going to bend the elbows and stack the right arm, forearm on top of the left forearm right in front of us. So elbows bent, forearms stacked in front of us, and we're going to twist here. So twist as far to the right as possible. Inhale through center. Twist as far left as possible. Inhale through center and flow side to side. Keep the belly engaged. Good. Then switch the stack of the arms. So now the left forearm is on top of the right. And flow again. Exhale, twist right. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist left. And flow with your breath at your pace. One more time to each side. Good. Come back to center and release. And just take a minute again. And maybe roll the shoulders 3 times in each direction. Good. Then we'll get into the hip a little bit. So option is to hold on to the chair, or you can let the hand help with this movement. But we're going to lift the right knee off the floor. And on an exhale, we're going to open the right knee out to the side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, open the right knee out to the right. Inhale, bring it back forward. We're just going to flow back and forth a little bit here. Get into that right hip. You can always use a strap here or no hands at all. Your choice. I'm just offering options. Hand can guide, strap can guide, or no hands. 2 more. Good. Release the right foot and just kind of bounce the legs up and down a little bit. Stomp your feet. And we'll take it on the other side. So the left hand can help support the left knee as we open the left knee out to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, open it out to the left. Inhale, bring it back forward. Play with releasing and seeing how that leg does on its own. Keep the belly in and the spine straight. We don't want to compromise the pose. Two more. And come on back. Release both feet to the floor. Lengthen the spine. We'll just take another little flowing move here. So we're going to just take the arms and release them down. The torso comes over the thighs, And imagine you're just like scooping up what you love with your hands, lifting the torso back up, bringing what you love to your heart, and then letting it go. So the arms just extend out to the side. So it's like we're leaning forward, scooping up what we love, bring it to the heart, and then spread it out to everyone else. Keep going. Keep the belly engaged, scoop up what you love, bring it to the heart, and then share it with the world. Two more. Scoop up what you love, bring it up to the heart, arms extend as you share it with the world. Last one. And release the arms. Good. How you doing? All right, so we're going to extend the right leg forward. The heel is on the earth and the right foot is flexed. So the right leg's straight, left leg's bent, left foot's flat on the floor. Right heel is touching the earth. We're going to draw the belly in, lengthen the spine, and we're going to lift the right leg straight up and exhale as we lower. Inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. Try to keep the spine up and long. Couple more. This last one, when we lift, we're going to hold it up there and extend the arms straight out to the side if you want. Keep holding that right leg up. You got it. And exhale, release. Bend the right knee. And we'll even it out on the other side. So now the left leg extends straight. The left heel on the earth. The left foot is flexed. And we're going to inhale, lift the left leg straight up. Exhale, lower the heel back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. All right, this last one we're going to hold. Lift the left leg straight up. Extend the arms wide if you can. Otherwise, you can always hold on. Doesn't matter. And release it all down. So this one's kind of a fun one. It sort of reminds me of what I've seen of sobriety tests. So we're going to extend the arms straight out to the side. The fingers are spread apart. We're going to close the eyes. And take a breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to move the straight arms forward in front of us, interlace the fingers, and then inhale, extend back out to the sides. Exhale, arms come forward, interlace the opposite way. So this helps us be aware of where our body is in space. See how we do with finding our interlace. So inhale, extend, exhale, straight arms come forward and we interlace the fingers. One more to each type of interlace. And then inhale, extend the arms wide, and then relax them down. So we're going to take another twist here. We're going to cross the right knee over the left knee. If that doesn't work for you, just cross the right ankle over the left ankle. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and on an exhale, the left hand finds the outer right knee. Right hand reaches back, and we take a twist to the right. And we're just going to hold it here and breathe. Remembering that the breath is our barometer. If we're not able to get a good full deep breath, we back out of the twist a little bit. Maybe call to mind your intention, your dedication, or your mantra. And gently untwist, come back forward, and uncross the right leg and recross the left leg over. So either left knee over the right knee or left ankle over the right ankle. We lengthen the spine, right hand comes to the outer left knee, left hand travels to the back of the chair as we twist to the left. Stay connected with that slow, deep, even breath. And gently untwist, come back forward. And we're going to extend both legs out straight like we did before. So just the heels are touching the floor and the toes are peeled up away from the floor with a strong flex in the feet. Again, lengthen the spine, keep the belly in, and fold forward. So we're hinging at the waist. The hands can travel down the legs any amount. Wherever, I want you to come to your edge where you're like, yep, that's as far as I can fold. And then let your head hang heavy. Slow, deep breaths, breathing into the backs of the legs. Good. Draw the belly in and walk the hands back up the legs to bring the torso back upright. And then re-bend the knees. Check to make sure the ankles are directly under the knees. Just a couple more things here and then we'll settle into Shavasana. So let's bring our hands in prayer position in front of our heart. So the palms are pressed together in front of the heart. We're going to take an inhale, extend the arms out to the side. The palms are facing your front wall. And then it's like we're taking a bow to the right. So we're kind of leaning the torso over to the right. Inhale it back up. Exhale, take your bow over to the left so the torso comes forward. Inhale back up and just keep taking your bow side to side. Keep the belly in, the spine long and straight. We're just bowing side to side. Good. Let's take one more to each side. And come on back up. Bring the hands back to prayer position in front of the heart center. And we're going to bring the hands a little bit away from the chest and the elbows lift up a little bit. So the hands are still in prayer and the elbows lift away from the body. And the left hand is going to push the right elbow out to the right. Inhale through center. Now the right hand pushes the left elbow out to the left. Shoulders and face stay forward. We're just getting into the shoulders a little bit here. Push it over to the left. And push it over to the right. Just a little flow side to side. One more time to each side. And come on back. Release the hands. And settle in for your Shavasana, however you like to savor Shavasana. Either seated, lying down, with your head on your desk, whatever. But just take a couple minutes to fidget, move, settle into stillness. And once there, lower your gaze or close your eyes. And take a minute again to notice the body, observe the mind, check in with how you feel spiritually. Just noticing if anything has shifted since the beginning of class today. Again, without judgment or expectation, just observing and noticing. Allow yourself to feel heavy and supported in whatever position you've chosen for Shavasana today. Scan the body and see if you're still holding on to tension anywhere, and if you find any areas where you're still tight, direct the breath to those places in an effort to soften that area. And I have a reading today called The Paradox of Our Age, and it's written by the Dalai Lama. And it goes like this. We have bigger houses, but smaller families. More conveniences, but less time. We have more degrees, but less sense. More knowledge, but less judgment. More experts, but more problems. More medicines, but less healthiness. We've been all the way to the moon and back, but have trouble crossing the street to meet the new neighbor. We built more computers to hold more information to produce more copies than ever, but have less communication. We have become long on quantity, but short on quality. These are times of fast food, but slow digestion. Tall man, but short character. Steep profits, but shallow relationships. It's a time when there is much in the window, but nothing in the room. We'll have a couple minutes of silence and then I will cue you out. Keeping the focus within the body and on the breath. Begin to deepen your breath. Small movements in the fingers and the toes. And then as you're ready, reach the arms up by the ears, the legs out in front. Give yourself a big stretch in both directions. Maybe circle the ankles and the wrists, and then release it all down. If you're on the floor, go ahead and bring yourself up to an easy seated position. And once there, we'll all press our palms together in front of our heart center. Call to mind again your intention, your dedication, or your mantra. And thank yourself for showing up for your chair practice today. My soul honors your soul. I commend the place in you where the Spirit resides. I admire the place in you that is of love, light, truth, and peace, because it's also within me, and in sharing these things, we are united. We are one. Namaste. Thank you. It was an honor to share this practice with you today, and I'll see you next time.